and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigerians' leading initiative in the business of brand management and the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute potpourri of brand news, branding focus, and industry conversation, all in a mix, encompassing thorough and in-depth, all aimed at promoting the brand idea. I'm Ogale Abikele.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Good to have you back. First on Marketing Edge on TV is Brand News, where we'll bring you the latest developments around brands and in the field of marketing, advertising, and communication in Nigeria and around the world.
Industry experts have restated the importance of harnessing digital platforms, data analytics, and artificial intelligence to deliver targeted and engaging marketing campaigns. While speaking to a vast audience at the recently concluded second IMC Quarterly Virtual Summit organized by Marketing Edge, these professionals emphasized the need for businesses to adapt to changes in consumer behavior by utilizing innovative technologies and strategies. According to them, by harnessing the power of data analytics, artificial intelligence, and digital platforms, brands can deliver personalized and impactful experiences that resonate with their target audience. The summit served as a platform for marketing professionals to exchange insights and best practices. It also addressed the challenges of meeting consumer expectations in an ever-changing landscape and the pressure to deliver return on investment. Investments in Nigeria's telecom industry have soared to an impressive $75.6 billion, according to the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC. Notably, the sector's investment profile was $68 billion in 2018, which increased to $70.5 billion in 2019 and $72 billion in 2020, culminating in the current figure of $75.6 billion as of the year of 2021. These figures indicate significant growth in the industry, surpassing the initial investment of $70 billion over the past few years. The upward trajectory continued, with the telecom sector making notable contributions of 14.30% and 14.42% to the GDP in the second quarter of 2020 and 2021 respectively. Surpassing all previous figures, the sector achieved its highest quarterly contribution of 15% in the second quarter of 2022, underscoring its significant impact on the nation's economy. This remarkable growth and contributions of Nigeria's telecom industry demonstrates its pivotal role in driving economic development and reinforcing Nigeria's position in the global telecommunications landscape. In an unexpected turn of events, Netflix has chosen Dentsu, led by iProspect, as its new partner for media planning and buying in the UK, leaving behind their initial choice, Media Hub. According to reports, the decision came after discussions with Media Hub fell through due to unforeseen circumstances, leading Netflix to explore other options. According to industry experts, the review process, which was brought to light in November, is a big move for the streaming giant, as it had traditionally relied solely on subscription revenue. With the introduction of advertising, Netflix needed a capable partner to handle the media planning and buying aspects of this new venture. Ultimately, the partnership represents an exciting opportunity for Netflix to tap into Dentsu's expertise and deliver compelling advertising campaigns that truly resonate with their growing user base. Market share of FMCG in the metaverse is projected to soar to a staggering USD 2.11 billion between 2021 and 2026, with an impressive compound annual growth rate of 21.8%. This is according to a recently released market report from Technavio, a global market research firm. The research and analysis reveal that one key factor propelling the global FMCG market in the metaverse is the increasing participation of FMCG brands on these platforms, particularly as beverage brands continue to rely heavily on attractive labels and branding strategies to boost their sales and enhance their brand visibility. A notable example is the Coca-Cola Company, which introduced its virtual drink called Zero Sugar Bite on the metaverse platform in April 2022. Industry giants such as AB InBev and PepsiCo have expressed their keen interest in exploring the potential of the metaverse market, and the influx of more brands is expected to lead the refinement of marketing strategies and provide a competitive edge in the industry. The National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, has entered into a strategic partnership with the Gage Company for the highly anticipated Co-Create Africa International Exhibition. The annual Tech Expo, previously known as Co-Create Africa International Tech Expo, will now be renamed as NITDA Co-Create West Africa Tech Week. Co-Create Africa International Tech Expo, organized by the Gage Company, is a two-day technology exhibition that expects to draw over 10,000 visitors and showcase 150 exhibitors. The event serves as a platform to highlight innovative startups and the latest technological solutions from both local and global players. The exhibition is scheduled to take place at the prestigious Eco Hotel Lagos in February 2024.
When I was brand news, next is brand and focus after this break.
The words are hard to find, but they're still heavy on my mind tonight. The pain is deep inside, but I still want to hide tonight.
Is this what you really want to do?
Yes, Dad. That's what I've been trying to show you.
Fight for your dreams the advanced way with Glow LTE Advanced. The power of 3 data networks in one. Get a Glow SIM or dial *301#.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Alan Watts once said, "We seldom realize, for example, that our most private thoughts and emotions are not actually our own, for we think in terms of languages and images which we did not invent, but which were given to us by our society." The practice and principles of PR swing on the hinges of a sustained striving goodwill, sound mutual understanding, and relationships built on trust with one's consciously defined community, publics, as may be determined by the organization's core business and other forms of economic and social investment interests. As a matter of responsibility, it is important to engage in the practice with a sustained investment in the engagement of well-articulated, time-tested, strategic communication approach designed to suit the planned programs of action. For this to genuinely manifest in a manner that endures and achieves greater impact, the way of life of the people involved, spiritual or temporary, must be given a premium consideration when incubating policies and articulating action plans that would be of benefit to the organization's selected publics. Research has proven that since the creation of humankind and true human evolution, humanity at almost every point has been immersed in cultural diversity, faces, clothes, smells, attitudes, taboos, values, traditions, behaviors, beliefs, rituals, and festivals. With critical examination and references to the theme, this diversity immensely influences and impacts on everything in the ecosystem. It would be a crude act of insincerity to assume that PR as a form of human activity is immune. To succeed, one must make efforts to align aright. Therefore, a visionary organization with sincere intent should determine, define, and plan programs of action that align with the culture and tradition of the people for the purpose of the overall interest of the organization and the stakeholders.
When I was branding focus, next is industry conversation, where we have interactions with distinguished personalities who have made tremendous impact in the business of brand management. Well, today we will be continuing on the conversation we started last week with the CEO and founder of Kerala Salon, Ms. Titilola Adedeji, after this break.
Where's Glory?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello? Where Glow now?
I take you.
Glow don't go village. Try all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention. See, now Glow dedicated 10x. Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah. Wait, so with 1.5 when they give all of us, so you they enjoy up to 15,000 naira credit and data.
And I say I never finish you. See, now say if we enjoy if we not join Glow dedicated 10x. When I go get 1,000 naira welcome credit. You just carry your phone, dial *777 #. Finish.
Correct.
Glow, you don't win. You don't do.
Oh, now see they here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow.
We said now Glow be dey fine. Now Glow be dey go.
Okay, so
Enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow Berekete 10X. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
So, to what extent would you say foreign products are impacting on this segment of the market that you're operating in?
Well, they have a big impact, and I must confess, because I think local people have not positioned themselves well. You see, when it comes to hair, there's an art to it. So, and products, there's an art to it. You have to use X with that to make this. But you find people trying to mix things, and it's not pleasing to the eyes. Look, it has to be appealing as well. So people are picking up now. I know there's some lady in England, she's Nigerian, but she makes some hair product thing. That one, I forgot the name of the product. If I did, I'll like giving her a free shout out. But that one is good. And then, well, black people make product for black hair, but not many Nigerians so far. That I know of. I'm sure they are, but that I know of. So if they are, they come here and let's see. But packaging matters, and I need to see results from other people, and then we'll test it out. So we're not just going to say because you're black or you're Nigerian, we're going to take your products and use it. But there has to be like some science to it and some backing. So yes, so far international products are taking a higher lead, but I'm hoping that we can get Nigerians. But international doesn't mean they're not. They probably have African descent, to be honest. Some might be Nigerians born abroad, but yeah.
Well, yeah, we hope that local manufacturers will get to that point where they can compete, favorably, and with foreign brands. But what would you say local manufacturers should do to get to that space where they can effectively compete with foreign products?
I think first they should buy our trust or get our trust. I mean, I have other businesses and I know what it takes to get the trust of people. You have to get people to trust you, and not just because you're Nigerian. It's very important that you're Nigerian and intentional. Means that you're open and you're transparent and you're telling us your process and what is in it and why you over the next person. So these are things that they need to do. Forget marketing. Marketing is, at the side. But if your product is good and then you have people testifying, it goes from word of mouth and people will get to know you. So I think they need to get us to trust them. And that's all it is. And if it's good, we'll use it. There's no reason why we shouldn't.
And that reminds me of the fact that you cannot market a bad product. So they need to work on, on the product and their credibility and integrity. Now, moving on, I want to know how Curler brand is positioned in this market. So far, it sounds very interesting, but I'd like to hear from you.
All right, so we're positioned to cater to the needs of a certain type of clientele. Not that we're snobbish or overlooking certain people, but I just think that, water flows to his level. So it's important that you know who your client is. I'm my client. So I'm my number one client. I do my hair here, I do my nails here, I do my lashes here, I do everything here. So, but I think that there are many people that were looking for what we now provide is professionalism, privacy, a beautiful space that you can walk in and feel at peace and get your service done easily and in a timely manner, and then you can go. And then if you had a complaint, please, you just call us and it's done. Your hair, your nails, your lashes, your pedicure, all of that. And guys, sorry, I keep guys cut their hair, your kids. And once you have everything in here, you can go to bed. That's what we want. Just knowing that you have another home to deal with those issues and, help you sort it out.
Another home, that's what Kerala Salon
Yes.
is. But tell us specifically what the services are that you render here.
So we have, I call it beauty and grooming services. We do everything from natural hair to braiding to wigs. We have our own hair. So this is Kerala hair I'm wearing. We have wefts and wigs. We have frontals. We do kids' hair. We do lashes. We have customized hair treatments for different hair problems. We do pedicures. We do nails. And we have this, one of our star nails are called Apras. It's a hybrid. I have it on now. Hybrid between acrylic and stick-on, but you don't have any problems with your nail beds, We also give you tea and coffee and champagne and bakes and wine and everything in here. So literally, we do everything that has to do with grooming for men. We have the barbers for kids and adults. So we do everything, grooming and beauty and just personal care, but we don't do skincare. So people shouldn't call saying, do you have creams? And we don't do any of those things.
Yes, but I'm curious to know if you have plans to get onto that part of the business.
I don't know. Hair products, yes, but we're looking into expanding into products, but for body creams and stuff, I'll leave it to the professionals. It's not me.
Well said. But I'd like to know, what are the steps you've taken so far? Aside, of course, your services, the unique services that you render, what are the unique steps that you've taken to ensure that you occupy a distinctive place in the mind of your consumers?
I think it comes to your experience when you get here. Okay. So because we have intentionally created this experience for our clients when they come in, they just keep coming back. And so a few other trade secrets that I wouldn't tell you, because I hear people come here to check things and I think it's nice. I think it's beautiful, but it's just how we have intentionally thought about our client and what the client wants to experience or what the client wants to feel. And we've put those things in place. That's what is our edge over everyone else.
Well said. You are a serial entrepreneur. Should I call you an Amazon or cute?
Anything you
yes.
want.
And you're currently running several companies that have greatly impacted on the nation's economy. Well, I should say, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
And commend you for that as well. But I'd like to know what your foray into the personal care business was like and what informed that movement.
I think what you're seeing, was born maybe like 10 years ago in my head. So first I really loved hair, but I think whose hair was it? I think it was Eve. She's American. She's a rapper or something. She sings. And I saw her hair and I thought, why can't we have our hair like this? And at the time they used to wear the lace system. We didn't have that in Nigeria. No, 10 years ago I lie. This was I think maybe about 16 years ago, not 10 years. 10 years is just one corner. So I saw and I thought, we need to have this. And at the time, I lived in England. So I was just wondering. And then I started buying hairs from different countries and testing it out. And I said to myself, you know what, I need to provide something that's good. And so that's how it started. Then into the space or into the sector of creating the space where these things can be given. I would say good 12, 13 years ago, when I came back to Nigeria, there was this salon that was the best salon. Everybody used to rave about it. I wouldn't say the name. I went there and I was just like, what is this? It was like a really small space. Okay. Everyone was there, and then you sit down in a corner waiting for your turn. And then, but then you have everything in your face. Just like, this isn't nice. And I went to all the so-called nice salons, and I'm not putting them down, but it wasn't just it. So I decided, you know what, you're going to create what it is that you want, and that people look, because I could see people screwing their face up, to be honest, but they didn't have an option. So we're just creating the option for space. Come and enjoy the space here.
Yes. So in terms of providing personalized services to your consumers, what are the things you do uniquely to ensure that they have that personal experience? Do you have a sort of, do they have to, I think the time we came for the launch, you made mention that they could, log in, order for such services online and have it booked, booked ahead?
Yeah.
Are there other things that you do to ensure that they have that sort of experience that is exclusive to each client?
So I think, as you know, everyone is different. So first things first, we have to consult with our client and see what it is they want. What is your end goal? What do you want? Some just want a quick blowout, even if your hair is no good for a blowout. You know, some want a wig, and we might say to you, maybe not a wig this time. Maybe you have to have 5 treatments. Maybe you have to. It depends on what it is. So for us, customized services means listening to the client and what the needs of the client are, and then advising, but not stopping. So we'll advise you. And literally, we also have things like our app. You can book on our app. You call to book. And if you supposedly walked in, we'll quickly book you in if there was a slot, or tell you the next time slot. And then we can come to you at home. We have Kella on the go. We can come to you at home to get your services done for you. And then we can manage your hair schedule. So literally, we'll tell you the next time you need to come. We suggest styles to you, treatments for you. Literally consult and just make sure that your life is easier because you have us in it. Yeah.
Curler.
Yes, it's always Curler.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but I'm concerned about how the economy has impacted on Curler. Would you say, of course, Curler is waxing strong, but I'd like to get your thoughts on the impact so far and how you're holding strong as an organization.
I think because it's still unsure, this new change. I mean, the economy had already had its downturn, and then we got into this beautiful new era that we're in, and we're hoping it'll be better for everyone.
Yeah.
But everyone is still just trying to get on with life. And you see, one, like I said earlier on, one recession-proof area is beauty. Regardless of what happens in the economy, we want to be pretty. The guy wants to cut his hair. You want to do your nails, even if you're going to stay at home. So it's a recession-proof sector. However, it's also sensitive because you need to know what is the spending power of people and how do you help them. So eventually, we're going to get into some CSR that would be giving back to the economy as we go along. So it's part of things in the pipeline, which I wouldn't give you too much detail about.
I know, you won't give me much details.
But these are things we're doing to help alleviate a bit. But, I mean, if we're giving you the best, Kayla is going to have a few babies in different countries.
That's good.
But this is the template, so it'll be a signature when you get to these different countries and you see this, it's Kayla. Kayla is going to give back to the economy. Kayla is going to help build and empower individuals and to keep selling beautiful hair and get Kayla hair.
Okay. I also want to know what is your motivation? You are a serial entrepreneur. If I read out your businesses, I'm sure we would not leave this interview today. So, but I like to know what is that thing that encourages you to get onto this, path of entrepreneurship.
What's my motivation? I think first I'm intrinsically motivated. I'm always pushing myself. I'm my biggest critic, so I never feel as if I've done enough. So my motivation is to be the best of me. And however many businesses that takes, however many people I need to impact, whatever it is, but just be the best of me. That's my motivation, to be the best of me.
Okay. So I'd like you to tell us about Titilola Adeliji, something that we've not read about. Guys, I was on your LinkedIn page earlier.
Oh, I did.
But you haven't been posting lately.
Yeah, I'm so private. It's amazing.
Okay. So we don't know much about you.
Yeah.
So tell me something that we do not know about Titilola Adeliji.
Okay. Titilola Adeliji is God-fearing. I say that every time. I love God. I'm also very emotional, actually. I'm very in touch with my emotions. I love giving. I find gifting a beautiful thing. I love giving gifts. I love receiving gifts. I think it's the best thing people do. I also think that I can do anything I put my mind to. That's just me. And if you tell me no, I hear a yes. I just always feel like I need to go back and do some more to get that yes. I love dressing up. I love fashion. I love jewelry.
I see it.
What else? I love traveling. Okay. I'm very private. a very tiny circle that I call my own, and I hold them very private. But I'm very accommodating as well. I accommodate everyone, and I find it disgusting when people look down on people. I think that's very crass. Excuse my French. But that's it. I'm not. I don't think I do so many interesting things.
But you are an interesting personality.
Oh, thank you.
And it was great having you on Industry Conversation.
Thank you.
Marketing Edge on TV. We look forward to having future conversations with you.
Definitely.
That's if your time will let us.
You guys are home, so
okay.
I always allow
Carla is actually home, away from home, so
yeah.
that's fine.
Thank
you so much for having this time with us on Industry Conversation.
Thank you.
So that's it on Industry Conversation. Do well to join us same time next week for another interactive time. I'm Ogalia Bikele. See you again.